Hey Taurus, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot. How are you guys doing today? I'm here to do your August general 2019 reading. Oops. It's only general, so it's not gonna resonate with everybody. But if it does, you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And it usually helps me connect with your energies next time. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe we'll get to see you again. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right, let's see about... How's everybody been doing with this astrological hootenanny's been going on? Because I know we had... was a full moon and an eclipse, like in the same weekend. I've heard some people, there was like some weird stuff going on. I mean, some people didn't feel it at all, and other people, like people who worked in like hospitals or, just with, just like a lot of extra stuff going on, just like a little craziness. And then the Mercury retrograde, that's supposed to end on the 2nd, I believe. So we're making through that. And again, the same thing. Some people didn't notice anything that I talked to, and other people were like, oh my gosh, yeah, but yeah, like you're having a hard time with the communication, or like I know I was having a hard time getting words out. Like I'd stutter over my words, and I'm like, what I was trying to say. Communication is really bad. Or you run into old friends, or you're meeting people that you haven't seen for a long time, you lost touch with, and all of a sudden big poof back. But anyway, I digress. All right, let's cut the cards and we'll get started. Okay, Taurus, August 2019. What do we have for Taurus, August 2019? Sheesh. Okay, looks like somebody's having a transformation. All right, this is your main focus right now. This is like where your central issue, all right? This is you trying to manifest something. You're trying to, wow, I've lost the word. See? Anyway, kind of like a metamorphosis. Yeah, caterpillar to a butterfly. You're doing some changing or some growing or some expanding in a sense, all right? This is an ending. And to start a new beginning, you need an ending. So you're going to be starting something new, and I don't know what it is yet, but you're having like a metamorphosis change time. See, that's what I mean. I can't speak. But anyway, back to this. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have for August? Taurus 2019. What else do we got for Taurus 2019? What else can you tell me? Okay, thank you. The 4 Wands. And this is you're celebrating, all right? This is community, home, celebration. Whatever you were doing, you're succeeding at it. It came up in the conflict area, so I'm wondering... have to figure out why the success of something would be a conflict. Let's see if we can find out from your subconscious. Because sometimes it's not something that people consider a conflict, but maybe for you it did mess something up. I mean, I don't know how, but, I guess anything's possible. That's what we find out. And these cards are really slippery. All right, what do we got? What do we have for Taurus? What can you tell me? Oh, the 10 of Wands. All right, this is in your subconscious. And this is you working really hard. And you're feeling kind of burdened, a little bit overdone maybe. And you feel like you're doing all the hard work. All right, so there's in your subconscious. So, okay, in your mind, you were making this big transformation. Something was changing, you succeeded at it, and I don't know if it's you wanted it to be more, it didn't be as big as you wanted it to, So that's where that conflict came in, or something didn't work well, but you're still doing a lot of work. And you feel, I mean, this isn't something you're talking to people about. You're not like letting them know. It's in your mind that you just feel like you're doing an awful lot of work. You're feeling a little burdened, a little overdone. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out what your past situation was. Okay, got the Hanged Man. Now, so apparently in the past, you had to take a minute to look at something in a different perspective. And I don't know if, I mean, when I say past, it's like relatively recent past. But I mean, I don't know if it's like weeks, months, maybe a couple of years, I'm not sure. But you needed to look at something in a different perspective. And I'm going to clarify these. And then when you did that, you were able to get that transformation that you were looking for. All right, so what else we got going on? Taurus, August 2019. What else do we have for Taurus, August 2019? What else do we have for Taurus, August 2019? Okay, all right. We got the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. So what's crowning you is the Five of Swords, and this is win at all costs, all right? Kind of like take no prisoners type deal. So whatever it is you want to win. And then the Two of Swords, you need to make a decision. And it's not an easy decision. It's almost like a rock and a hard place decision, but you have to make a decision. And did I tell you I was going to clarify these? Okay, well, I am. All right. And this decision is probably, well, it's going to be harder than you wanted it to be. It's not something that you really want to think about, actually. Whatever it has to do with, you want to win. So, not exactly sure how that works, but we'll see. What else we got for Taurus? What else is for Taurus? 2019, August. What else do we have for Taurus? 2019, August. All right. Okay. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now these just came up in Leo. And this is your future outcome. Now and I did shuffle. All right, like, he's a leader and a risk taker, and she's like resourceful and practical. Now, could they possibly be a couple? Yes. Could this be a coupling that you're in? Like, could this be your relationship? Or could this just be your energies? You know, being resourceful and practical and, you know, got like the, you know, gonna get things done attitude. So you might have both of these energies flowing through you at the end here. Interesting. And I did shuffle. All right, let's see what else. What can we clarify? All right, could you please clarify? Can you please clarify the death for Taurus 2019? Can you please clarify? Oops. Thank you. All right, Page of Cups. All right, this is like emotions, you know, feelings and relationships, sensitivities, and it's new. Anything that's coming on is like brand new. So yeah, this is like a new batch of feelings. So maybe you do have feelings coming out for somebody if you are getting into a relationship, or if this is your relationship, it's just building stronger, or like it's going through a renewal part of it, which would be like the renewal of the Death card. And And that would be the relationships and, the feelings and emotions. All right. And what about Four of Wands? What can you tell me about the Four of Wands, please? What can you tell me about the Four of Wands? Okay. That's your journey. That's your new journey. This is like your leap of faith, okay? Which, again, makes sense because you got the ending. Oops. Got the ending, and then you got the beginning, all right? So you got your leap of faith, and you have your new start in emotions and feelings, and then happy, just like happy home, happy community and celebrations, and just, feeling good in that sense. So, all right. But you still felt like you were doing all the hard work. Maybe that's why this was the conflict, because you wanted this. You wanted to get, your happy back. But you were doing a lot of the work. Like, at least in your mind. You weren't saying to people, why am I doing all the work to get this relationship back? That's what you were thinking. Okay, so that's where your conflict came in. It was something that you were trying to do. And that's what you were trying to manifest. All right? And so then there's the Fool, and you're going to go on your leap of faith, your new journey, dumping all your baggage. So you got that little tiny parcel thing, the little bag, and that's what's representing your baggage. If the big stuff is you left it. And that's really how you make that transformation. You have to end that cycle by dumping it. And you did, because you have the Hangman, and it was like that must have been a time where you were saying, okay, well, I'm going to look at something a different way. So you did. So let's see. If I go to Two of Swords, tell me about the Two of Swords, please. Can you tell me about the Two of Swords? Can you tell me about the Two of Swords for Taurus in August 2019? Can you tell me about the Two of Swords for Taurus? Okay, well, came up with the Nine of Cups. So this is comfort and luxury and just feeling very good, stability. All right, so you had to make a choice based on what? Let's see about the Five of Wands. Let's see if I can put the story together. Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. No, I'm sorry, Five of Swords. Five of Swords. What can you tell me about the Five of Swords, please? What can you please tell me about the Five of Swords? What do we got? What do we have? Five of Swords. Too many. Five of Swords. What do you got for Five of Swords, please? Can you tell me about Five of Swords? Okay, Seven of Wands. All right, now this is being persevering, maintaining control. All right. All right, so it looks like whatever decision you needed to make, it was going to be keeping you in your comfortable way of life, the stability, and then this winning at all costs, you were feeling you were persevering through that. So I'm not sure how that would work out in a relationship, because I don't see a lot of cups. I don't see any cups. But could be platonic relationships. Could be just living situations. The swords are more about mental energy. So it's like a lot of... Well, we got the Nine of Cups, though. So I guess it could be like more, mental energy, like just trying to maintain this. And, you didn't want to lose it, so you were like fighting for it. And then your possible outcome are these energies. Now, I don't know if this is like a couple or if this is just you holding on both those energies. Or it could be just two people in your environment. Well, Three of Cups. And this is celebration, family, happiness, community. Alright, one more thing. What else can you tell me about Taurus, August 2019? What else do they need to know? What else does Taurus need to know about August 2019? What else do they need to know? What else can you tell Taurus 2019? What else do they need to know? Well, Knight of Swords, and that's just a very fast energy of he's like, yeah, he's like, you would consider him, first of all, he's a strong ally, but he could be erratic, right? So with this energy coming out, and it didn't come out any specifically, but just he's a good energy, but he could be erratic. He could be like, you know, the kind of person that would walk into a situation and be like the Tasmanian devil, kind of like, and everything's just different when he changes your environment a little, but it's always for the good. So maybe this is the energy of somebody in your environment. I don't know what they're going to do for you, but because it's like somebody in your community, and I'm really glad. I feel like the king and queen are a couple. But I don't know if it's your couple or if it's somebody else in your area, like in your atmosphere, a couple. But I just actually feel like it is. I feel like it's a couple. And so yeah, you made your transformation. You're starting your new journey, okay? But you felt like you were doing a lot of the hard work, all right? And I think that was definitely the transformation, was making something better in your relationship. But when you got this, maybe you were hoping for something more, like you were hoping it to be a bigger celebration or a bigger, like reward, like a little bit of bigger get back, but because you did a lot of the work, or you felt like you did a lot of the work. And when you were taking the look into a different perspective, that was in the past, you were looking at things differently, and maybe that's what made you decide that you needed to do something to strengthen your relationship that you were in. And then you said, okay, well, I'm going to make this work because I don't want to lose this. You didn't want to lose your Nine of Cups, your comfort, your luxury, your happy. All right? So you had to make a decision. I don't know what decision this was. And if it was you, you would know. All right? But, yeah, that's what you did. You wanted to make sure you got it done. Like, you wanted to make sure, winning at all costs. And then you were, like, persevering through it. You're like, okay, I'm not giving up. And then this came up. And with this happy community card. So, and again, like, not a whole lot of cups. A lot of, there's cups, just so there's, love and emotions and relationships and everything like that, but there's a lot of air energy, which is like very mental. Then you have a lot of wands too. And they're all about action and energy. So, and like the Queen and King are, with the wands, are like Sagittarius, Leo, Aries kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be. So it doesn't have to be what that is, but that's just, what they signify. That's not necessarily them. All right? And then just a fast energy. It's going to come through and maybe fuss things up a little bit, but it'll be for the better. All right, well, if this resonates with you, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe. I would love to know what this is. So if you want to write me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. And I do read all the comments. And I'll try to respond if I can, or if there's anything to respond to. And I hope you have a good half of August. I will see you in a couple weeks. All right, you take care now.